And this is day 5 for our podcast on our gratitude challenge, which we have for 14 days, brought to you by You Strong Cameroon. Hello and welcome to today's podcast. And I'm very sure that you had a great day yesterday, reminiscing the beautiful moments that we shared together. And again, today we are here because we have another very important podcast session with you, which will be looking at gratitude for authenticity and inner truth. And before we delve into this, remember we have a companion for you in this season of gratitude, the healing power of gratitude from a clinical perspective. If you haven't gotten your copy, please reach out to us and we will ship it to you no matter where you find yourself on the globe. We are global and we are happening right now. And so in today's edition, again, we are privileged to be your hosts, Maureen and Theodoline. And hello, Theodoline. How are you
Hello,
today?
Maureen. I'm good. And
Okay,
you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm glad to be with you on this
Again,
podcast.
of course, I'm filled with radiance of love. I feel energized. I feel quickened. I feel gladdened. I feel joyful. I feel I feel fully packaged. I feel aligned. I feel activated. In fact, I've got a whole plethora of positive vibes vibing me today. So today we are welcome, and like we said, we are going to be looking at gratitude for authenticity and inner truth. And the theorist that we are going to be working with today is called Ivan Yalom, who is looking at honesty with yourself as a form of freedom. Remember, within these days, we are looking at a journey inwards to be able to help us become those who would have a better outward appearance and impact. So, Theodoline, I'm handing over to you.
Yes, talking about authenticity is one of the virtues, the values that if a person can grasp, it is going to bring a lot of benefits because authenticity breeds the divine, breeds alignment. It brings the positivity and it causes life to be so smooth. Our opening grounding to this topic of today will be that you have to sit upright because we want to do some relaxation technique. Take a deep breath. Release the deep breath. Now cause your head to turn your neck left, right. Actually relax your shoulder, lift your shoulder higher and bring it down. Lift your shoulder again higher and bring it back, bring it down again. Actually relax your back, your upper back by taking your chest away. Relax up to the level of your limbs. Actually cause your limbs to relax. Relax your toes, the soles of your feet. Okay. Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel?
It's quite refreshing. I feel like electricity moving through my body, and it's like it's reaching every part of me. So it feels like I'm quite alive. I feel awakened. I feel connected in this moment, and I just want to enjoy this moment.
Wow.
Yes.
Awareness breeds authenticity. Awareness causes that atmosphere for you to prove your authentic self. Yalom believe that authenticity, telling yourself the truth, is one of the deepest form of healing. When you stop pretending, you stop suffering. When you become real, you become free. These are deep truths. Because the main issue is we are most often pretending that the survival mode we are on, the coping strategies and coping mechanisms we have put together to live through life that they are really us. And in actual fact, we are living with our false self, wanting to get authentic results. Today, we call upon you to actually work with us this journey of becoming authentic by looking within you to actually tell yourself, I want to be authentic. I want to be authentic. It's a choice that I'm choosing today. Wow. This is supposed to follow with a deep meditation or deep reflection for you on this. Maureen, I see you actually getting deep into this.
I'm telling you, when I listen to you talk and I'm telling myself, I'm trying to scan my brain to look at those moments where I was struggling with my false self and not being and being afraid, of becoming my authentic self. And this puts one in a very difficult situation because your truth is unable to be heard. It is silence within you. It is your truth is silenced within you because of the external pressures, and these things will only help you to develop negative coping mechanisms like self-blame, overgeneralization, sometimes even catastrophizing. You just want to you lose yourself when you are not authentic. You have a false self that seems to be so alive and active, full of smiles, which when in the nighttime it's your pillow that is going to actually absorb the shock of the tears that you cry in private. And then when you get up in the morning, sometimes you put on masks in the name of makeup and even clothes on your body, when the real you is actually aching and hurting and wanting to be heard. And yet you become so deafened by the pressures of life, by the standards that the world has put on there, without giving time to yourself to become truly authentic, to be able to speak your truth, because that is who you are. It is a terrible situation to find yourself wanting when you know you were supposed to say a yes and you are forced to say no just because you want to fit in. You just want to belong to a place, to a people. Sometimes you were supposed to move and you say, no, let me stay because I feel comfortable even here, even when I know that I feel oppressed within me. This authenticity is a part of each and every one of us that needs to actually come alive. And every time it comes alive, you discover that something new happens, because it's like you've opened, it's like you've opened the cork to be able to sip the reality, the truth that is inside. Even if it's a juice, a glass of juice, you're able to really just sip it and you feel the soothing effect of it. Authenticity is something that in psychotherapy we cannot afford we cannot afford to do without, because in all of it will be a vain effort. How many times have you catastrophized? How many times have you taken blame games? You're blaming somebody for a truth that you know, and you think nobody knows, but you know it, because even in the absence of a human witness, your conscience is a witness. This is too strong for today. It's so, I feel the grip of it is really right, like it's gripping me right at my chest level, and I'm like, this should be the life that we are called to live on a daily, being authentic and true to yourself when no one else knows the truth.
Yes, Maureen. I get it. And
Oof.
you have to understand that as we are journeying with you on this gratitude challenge, you get this understanding. As Maureen was talking about you being pretentious, she was talking about you not actually accepting what is real. You know, when you blame others and you think that this is not about me, you're actually giving your power away. And when you choose to become authentic, you retain this power. And in retaining this power, we go through our reflection for today. Be grateful for your growing ability to be honest with yourself, because you are retaining the power of authenticity, be honest with your dreams. Become honest. Be honest about your wounds. And right now, you need honesty about the relationships that drain you. You alone have lived in this relationship and you understand that is draining you. Honesty is what you need right now. And it is released, it is available. And within you to just grab this honesty. Be honest about your longings. What do you want? How do you want it to be served to you? Be honest about the career path that truly aligns with you. Not all career paths will align with you. Be honest, even though you are on that path right now. Still choose to be honest with yourself. And it is never too late for you to actually take that path that will honor that divine intelligence within you. Be honest about that divine calling within you that is actually whispering and telling you that you can actually take care of children, but you see yourself trying to do something else. In the choice you are taking, even in at the academic level, you really feel it from within that this is not actually it. But today, honesty is released, and it is a work upon you right now. Just feel it. Feel this ability. Okay?
Wow.
Maureen, I can see you actually feeling it on the studio with me.
It is so real, and it is such an encounter. You know, sometimes you may be thinking that what doing this would be to minister to other people, to reach out to others, but I can tell you that even in the studio, I am the primary beneficiary of this moment, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. And I'm understanding, even as you were going on, that authenticity is not perfection. It is simply just aligning. Because when you align, you will be able to find your way. So we are not saying here that you become perfect. We are saying just be conscious of your alignments. Just be conscious that your truth helps you. It is written in the Bible that, and you will know the truth and it will make you free. Freedom is what we all need. And the freedom is available, but it's about us making the choices to get there. And one of the things is authenticity. And again, we are going to draw our inspiration from nature. Again, we welcome Mother Nature here, which is helping us because nothing pretends in nature. Nothing absolutely pretends in nature. Look at the mountains. They stand with all they stand in all power. They stand, and impose themselves wherever they are, and they are not moved. Where they are planted, they are planted. We need to be able to get to that place where we can see ourselves when it is your truth. It is something to die for. And another thing, again, we are drawing inspiration from the river. We say again that the river flows where gravity pulls. River never flows backward because it is following where the gravity is, because anything that goes up must come down. And so it's important that in your authenticity, you should be able to pull down anything which wants to be in a space that is not real. So you should be able to align, just like the river would align with the gravitational pull. Another important lesson is still from the sun that helps us to see that it shows up as itself every day. It does not change to become the moon. It does not even want to take the place of the stars. It just wants to be the sun as it is, in its glory, in its beauty, in its radiance, all of it, in its capacity to illuminate. It takes its position and it operates without fear of contradiction. Another important lesson that I am learning from this is that nature does not apologize for being itself. Water has never refused to be water. The trees have not chosen to become humans. But interestingly, humans are struggling to go otherwise. And so, if other things in the wild, they are able to appreciate themselves the way they are, love themselves the way they are, why can't we be honest with ourselves? What are we looking for when everything is right inside of us? We've got to take this opportunity to reflect and become authentic, because even nature has integrity and is authentic with itself. And this is also true of you because you are part of the universe. And so the guided questions that we have for you would be, where have I been hiding from my own truth? What part of myself wants to be expressed more honestly? What truth about my career, relationship, or health is calling for acknowledgement? What inner voice am I ready to honor?
Mm.
These questions are deep, they are full. It's like they are ushering you into an endless world within you to explore. It is not in another person. It just takes us to go back inside and find ourselves in this world within us and be honest to respond to these questions. How can we do this? What are the techniques?
Wow. I have listened to you, and what is rising within me is that I should be honest with you, that I need nurturing from you. And nurturing that
Wow.
has been coming is not up to the level. I am just being honest with you right now as we are doing this techniques or this work of gratitude. And I'm grateful, I'm thankful to you for all the times you have nurtured me. Honestly, you have been on my path like a sparkle that always supports me and help me to believe that I can always achieve and arrive where I am going to. I'm grateful.
I am so honored because if I want to start gratitude with you right now, I don't know where I want to start and I don't know where I want to end, because if you say I'm a sparkle, I would say same of you, because it's like the time our paths cross, it's like there was this bursts of bubbles that made me to understand that, hey, you've met someone with whom you could actually work and you could align with, and you people could do a lot of things. And it's 3 years down the line and it has been amazing.
Mm.
Every time I have to listen to you, I listen with all attention because I know that you come from a depth which is really not ordinary, and I never take it for granted. I'm grateful to you because even we are able to have that opportunity to be authentic with ourselves. We are able to to unpackage ourselves without a fear of being judged or having any form of prejudice. It's a safe space. So I'm grateful that I have a safe space where I can be able. So like I told you, I didn't want to get into this. I just didn't want to get here, but here we are, and thank you so very much.
I am blushing and feeling supported. Thank you, life,
Thank
for
you.
giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
Oh, now the technique we are going to be taking here, we are going to put all of them together. The technique is coming with the guided technique. This technique is coming with affirmation, declaration, all of them put together for us to come to the end of this program. Okay, so take it with me. Put your right hand on your chest, on your heart. It is always a good practice because our heart speaks to us even before we were born. Our hearts have been there for us. So our heart knows a lot of things we know nothing about. So when you place your hand on your heart, it is a sign of honor. It is a sign of like telling the heart, I know, I'm aware that you are there. And listen as you speak, because the heart speaks back to you. Okay? Follow me. Whisper this to yourself. You can say it aloud, or you say it within you. But affirmations and declarations are good to be spoken out in words. Okay? Take it. I give myself permission to know what already know.
Mm.
Because indeed we know a lot, but we don't give ourselves that access to get to embrace it so well, the way we are supposed to embrace it. My spirit bends but never breaks.
Mm.
Every challenge strengthens my roots. Every setback raises my wisdom.
Wow.
And in wisdom, I rest.
Mm.
And in wisdom, I rise again. Stronger, deeper, and clearer.
Ooh.
Strength, strength flows up into me, and I rise with power. And if you can actually rise up wherever you are, it is therapeutic for you. Uh, thank you. Thank you for actually following through with this technique.
Thank you so very much. And this particular technique is helping our somatic grounding. Remember that even after a session like this one, you could actually move barefooted so that you can be able to receive the strength and nurturing that comes from Mother Earth. It helps equally for emotional endurance and post-traumatic growth energy. So what if you have been through stress? All these things are helping you. So this takes us to the end of today's podcast. It couldn't be a better space to be in than to be in this space.
Mm.
How I long to be here. How I wish that we could stay here a lot more longer, but we've got to go because we've got to go and to have what has to come up for tomorrow. And so thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a privilege for us to support you, even as we support ourselves. And if you would want to connect with us again for therapy, for counseling, for clinical diagnosis, we can be able to be of great support to you, even as we move through this journey of life together. Remember, I am because you are, and you are because I am. And so you can reach out to us on 677-690600 and 677-660215. And we will be at your beck and call. Grab your copy, share this link with other people, and let them be able to partake in this beautiful moment we are creating together today and always. Thank you so much, Theo, for being so exceptionally inspirational today.
Thank you so much for our partnership. It is growing every day.
Thank you so much. And see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye bye.